this world was mine, I take it, dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take it, enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that life. Hit them strictly with the vibe. Hey, Roman 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take it, dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take it, enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that life, hit them strictly with the vibe. It's a vibe, do your dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop, they just wanna kumbaya, nah.
This world, confused how we go. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Get it, they coming for sure.
Woke up today, look at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted.
We got you all doors up. Baby, you was loud, straight close. And I'm with you, everything goes. Coming with that. All doors up. Baby, you was loud, straight close. And I'm with you, everything goes.
Y'all, the time I just had at the car wash, someone send help. Hey y'all, let me not be rude. Let me go ahead and introduce the vlog. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan, and if you've been rocking with me, what's up? On this channel, I also am very realistic on how I navigate life as a single mother, as a working mother, and as a content creator with a 9-to-5. So if that seems like it just speaks to you, come on, join the fam, and let's jump into the vlog. The craziness I just endured at this car wash. First of all, I'm canceling my membership, but just let me say this. I am so happy that I have learned to speak up for myself, because when I say this man just tried to play me, he really tried to play me at this car wash. So as y'all saw, I was like, my car was terrible. The pollen in the air just beat it up. It was dusty. It was gross. I needed to get it to wash. And plus I have a meeting tomorrow and it is my turn to drive. So I'm like, I don't want somebody to be in my gross car. So anyway, I went ahead and I went in the car wash like I normally do. Now, one thing for sure, I will never, ever go to a car wash again on a Sunday, ever. Ever, 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 ever. The car wash was packed. I guess everybody had the same idea. Oh, after church, we gonna hit the car wash. So yeah, I went. I saw that it was a little overpacked, more packed than I like. Usually I'm not there on a Sunday. I never wash my car on a Sunday, but I was like, hey, let's definitely wash our car for the new week. So I go into the car wash. I don't really like when the car wash makes you like get right behind another car, like inches in between. And what my car does, if I'm too close to a car, it will start beeping. I don't know if your car is like that, but it'll start beeping. And not only that, if I get really close, it's gonna brake automatically for me so I don't hit it. Thank God for that. But anyway, y'all, so I was minding my business, catching my content. And I should have kept it rolling for just a little bit more, but I didn't know what was about to happen So all of a sudden I stopped recording because, you know, we're coming to the close of the car wash. And then all of a sudden it kind of like stops. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of the car wash. I know the car wash should not be stopping. So I'm like, okay, this is not the rest. This can't be the full car wash. So immediately I look in front of me. The car in front of me looks like it's stuck. So I'm like, okay, well, they're going to fix it because I know they're just not going to let cars run into each other. Anyway, so as I'm looking, my car is propelling more and more closer to this car. But what I noticed is that the car in front of me is like going up and down. Not forward, but like up and down, like it's stuck. My car is propelling forward, like the what is it called? The belt is moving me closer and closer to this car, where my car starts freaking the hell out. It starts blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh no, I just got in a car accident in July. It was hell trying to get that thing situated. I'm not about to run into this car. So guys, like literally I was about to run into it. I shifted my car into brake mode and I pressed on my brake. I barely missed him, but I did miss him. So then the people, I guess, stopped the car wash. And so we're like all on a standstill. I still have on my brakes because I'm like, I'll be damned if I hit this man. They reboot the car wash, but I guess I didn't know they rebooted the car wash. There was no announcement. There was no nothing. They reboot the car wash. I see the man go up and down and then forward. So then that's when I said, okay, now we can take off my brakes and I'll put my car back in neutral. except my car didn't go. And later on, I found out why it didn't go. But still, to me, that's not my fault. My car did not go. And then I feel a tap on my back end when they restarted the car wash because there was an issue in front of me. Let's not forget about that. And so my car did not move with the other cars. And in turn, somebody hit me and then they hit the other people. So a man comes, which that's what he should have done in the beginning, but I beg to differ. The man comes, he makes me roll down my window, and he looks like he's pissed off, like more pissed off than me. I'm the one in this situation. So he's more pissed. He's like, do you have your foot on the brake? I said, no, my car is in neutral. I said, but however, there was a car in front of me, and I did have to put my foot on the brake because I was going to hit him. Well, you just caused 2 accidents. Oh, wait, sir, I just caused 2 accidents? So, y'all, I looked at that man. I said, sir, there was somebody that was in front of me that if I would not put on my brakes, I would have hit him because he was not propelling forward. He was just going up and down, like he was stuck. I saw this with my own 2 eyes. He's like, okay, just hold on. We'll have to rerun the tapes. But it was the fact that you came and you was trying to blame me for everything that had happened. Well, when they did rewind the tapes, they found that there was a man in front of the man that I was about to hit. And you know, in a car wash, you're supposed to go, right? Well, that man didn't go. So guess who slammed their brakes? The person in front of me. And guess who else put on their brakes? Me. And so did the rest of the people, because who wants to just run into somebody? When the real story came out, I was like, how dare that man? Like, if I would have asked questions or if I wouldn't have spoke up for myself, I was just like, he was like, well, just go ahead and turn the corner. We'll have to review everything because we got to make sure it's not a malfunction on our part, which I totally believe it was a malfunction on their part. Because like I said, the car in front of me was just up and down, up and down, up and down. It was not going forward. And if I wouldn't have put on my brakes, I would have hit him. And the car before me that was going up and down, up and down, up and down, if he wouldn't have put on his brakes, he would have hit the car in front of him. So that's why he put on his brakes, I put on my brakes, and the people behind me put on their brakes. So to me, that is a malfunction of the car wash. But nonetheless, it was a whole big craziness. But the police were called. But according to the police, like, we would have to file it under insurance because it was private property, which I had no scratches on my car. The person that hit me, they didn't have any scratches on their car, but the person behind them said that she did. But I mean, I was like, girl, for all this, like, let me see the scratch. But she was more so wanting to hold the car wash liable, which I feel like they should be liable, but they claimed they saw the tapes and it wasn't. She said she was getting a lawyer. I said, y'all play with me and I will be getting a lawyer, because don't come try to say that was my fault. That's crazy town. Eventually, he did tell me the whole story, but when he first came up to me, he did not tell me about the whole thing that was going on in front of me. He proceeded to be like, oh, you had your foot on the brake, so you caused these other 2 people to crash. What? Like, sir, did you not see what was going on in front of me? I guess he maybe thought I wasn't paying attention, but I sure was. And so then his story changed. And then his story was like, well, no, it wasn't your fault. It was the very first car that did not drive out of the car wash when he was supposed to. But the car wash would have automatically stopped, but we wouldn't have known that. I don't know what y'all car wash does. Okay? But nonetheless, I have a headache from the situation. I got home way later than I wanted to on this good Sunday afternoon. I wanted to finish doing Mackenzie's room, and I'm like, this ain't gonna get done all day today. I wanted to do her dresser, put together her dresser, and put together her bed. But y'all, like, really what I'm noticing is I have been being tried these last couple of weeks. It's just one thing after the next. Somebody doing this, somebody. And when I say, I think it's one more situation and I'm going to blow my fuse. Like, I am going to tell somebody off. The old Megan is going to jump out. Because when I say that old Megan got a mouth that's reckless, and I have told y'all about the old Megan, and I'm really, like, the Lord has worked on me in so many ways. But baby, she is one more situation from flying off the handle. She going to give it to whoever want to get it because she's tired. Okay, she's tired of holding her tongue. Now today, I was nice. I was nice with that man. But what I didn't want to tell that man, like, how dare you try to say it's my fault? Boy, but I did speak up for myself, and I was like, wait a minute. So what I saw was I was hallucinating, and then he had to be like, okay, well, maybe I ain't dealing with a dummy. No, you're not dealing with a dummy. I guess he thought he was dealing with a dummy. No, you're not dealing with a dummy. And maybe the way I started to speak, he's like, oh, well, maybe I need to talk to her a little bit better. Yeah, you might want to do that. I'm one more situation for flying off, like, what? One more. But I'm praying. Because when I say cutthroat Megan got some, she's sassy with it. She quick with it. She cuts. The word's cut. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. And that's where I'm headed. I'm headed to the do not play with me part of Megan. And I'm trying to keep her contained because I saw somebody say the people pleaser in me has gone to glory. May she rest in peace. That part of me I felt like went to glory and like may she rest in peace because I don't want to have to unleash her. She's vicious. She says some things. And I feel like the Lord has redeemed me in that area where I'm not as cutthroat and just flash and say some things. But little Megan's sassy. Okay, I'm sassy and I get my point across. And when I get my point across, you're going to feel that point. But anyway, let me get into this nonsense. Y'all know how it is for me to even assemble anything. Let's hope it's easy. Troubling. They don't love me anyway. Troubling. They don't love me anyway. Don't get my feelings hurt. I know the ceiling's gone. Don't get my feelings hurt. This time I'm not the one. Don't get my feelings hurt. Don't say I'm not the one. Don't get my feelings hurt. I'm a vibe out today. Hey. I'm a vibe out today. Away. I'm a vibe out today. Away. I'm a vibe out today. Away. Hey y'all, it is Monday. Happy Monday. We are coming out of the gym. Y'all, I was this close. Why would you pull out in front of me? I was this close to canceling. And when I say I was super tired when I got off, and I didn't even have a really bad day. Like today was a really chill day. I had meetings all day, but sometimes I guess the mental of it all, like just taking it, all the things that you have to do, and then just thinking about everything, I guess that can be mentally draining. But by the time I got off, I was like falling asleep. I got me an energy drink, y'all. I got me a Celsius, I think is what it's called, and it was at my gym. So they usually sell like energy drinks and protein shakes and all this other stuff. So I got me a Celsius because I'm telling you, I was like, I could just go lay down in my bed. It was bad. But we made it. We did us a good workout, and it was not even a bad workout. Like, I really burned some calories. So to say I was tired, I guess that energy drink did some justice. So yeah, y'all. Now we're headed home, and I really don't have too much to do because your girl does not have to cook, which y'all know that's like something I dread doing during the week. And I don't have to cook because my mini birthday celebration, my dad barbecued for us, and he threw down. He gave us a whole slab of ribs, so we have food to eat. So I don't even have to cook. But I really don't have a plan. I usually like to give myself a weekly plan, like weekly goals, and I never did that yesterday. After I tackled that dresser that I'm putting together for Mackenzie, which I did not even finish, y'all. I have to still finish it. So I'm like in between, should I try to finish it or should I try to work on content? because I do need to put up a vlog by Thursday because I skipped last Thursday. So the content creator in me is like, you need to go start editing that vlog. I don't even know what type of footage I have for that vlog. So we need to go see. But I know it is like, I think it's considered a weekly vlog. So I need to go see. And those are pretty hard to edit because there's so much stuff. So I need to go look at that. But then the other part of me is like, we need to go finish Mackenzie's dresser. Now, can I do both? Maybe so. I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I am feeling a little bit rejuvenated. I will say that. So what I might do is I might start editing, like at least get that started, and then finish Mackenzie's dresser. I also have to put together her bed, but that ain't happening today. Her mattress has still not come in, so I really don't need to do all of that. But it's not coming in until, I think, until at the end of this week. So y'all, I think I just talked to you all throughout my plan, which is we're gonna edit some of the vlogs so I don't have so much to edit on Wednesday because it is going out on Thursday. I can probably look in my content vault to see what type of content I have to put out on Instagram, which y'all, Instagram is so trash right now, like so trash, like so trash. But I'm still gonna, you know, continue to show up because that is something that I want to do. I have been trying to show up on YouTube Live for the longest. I wanted to do it Saturday, but we ended up eating so much and having fun, and just I was tired, so I did not get a chance to go live. But soon, my goal was to go live monthly. I did a live for January, none for February, so the goal is definitely in March, and we might have to double up in March since we didn't do anything in February. But yeah, y'all, all in all, I had a good Monday. It started off as the Mondayest of the Mondays, but now after doing that workout, we are feeling better, and I can kind of like, I feel like I'm getting back to my old self again, because last week, y'all, I was not my normal self. I would just go home every single day and lay down, and that's just not me. Like, I'm trying to do stuff and get things done, and last week was just, I'm gonna just say it was a bust. I'm waiting for my coffee to cool down, but y'all, today we are finishing up Mackenzie's room. I did finish her dresser. I also finished taking apart her old bed so I can drag it on out, and now we're gonna put together her new bed. We did get the mattress in, so now we just have to buy my girl some sheets. We gotta put her room back together because I have all the toys on one side, and baby, by the end of this weekend, that girl should be in her bed. If I have time today, I will go to the store to buy these sheets. Hopefully at Home Goods. They probably don't have what we saw last, like 2 weeks ago. But hopefully we can find something that is cute for her baby. Good. Y'all, I want to show y'all my cup I got from Amazon. It's a play on the Stanley. I'm trying to get my water intake back up. So I got this cup. It was $9.99 on Amazon. I'll leave it linked in my description box. But yeah, it looks like the Stanley that all the girls are wearing, but definitely a quarter of the price. So I told y'all, if y'all gonna find something by me, I'm very cheap, but I'm like bougie on a budget. So the things that I do have may look expensive, okay? Clock that tea. But yeah, so I got that. I'm excited about it. My coffee, I don't know, it needs something else. Hold on. I'm putting some more cookie dough cream. And the ice has melted. Ugh, I hate that. All right, y'all, this is her dresser that I was working on the other day, and it is finally done. I think it's so cute. Now, hopefully she keeps it up, because you know how children are. I have organized some things and she just disorganizes it. But I have to continue to remember she is still 6. But this is the dresser. It came out really good. It was easy to put together. Much easier than the things that I have
had to put together in the past as far as the drawers go. So I think we are good on that.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it wasn't for you, yeah, yeah. I only want your love if it's solid. If you fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Yeah, that's the way I like it.
Should they fold that bitch no yoga mat? Check. Should they dare that nigga don't hit me back? Check. Should I read that nigga questions asked? Check. They chat. The sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Had lost nothing, but right now it's just a hole. Try to good, it's hurting, no wanna hold me. Pick me up, you give me hype. You my favorite coach, compress the line. So interest all, that's my
Hey y'all, it is much later on in the day, 6 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head to Home Goods to go ahead and get a comforter for Mackenzie. We went through some things that we're gonna give away. That went over pretty well, and now we're gonna go to Home Goods. And I did want to go to Lowe's to get some plants, but it's pretty late, so I'm probably not gonna do that today. Maybe in the next vlog, we'll go plant shopping. In fact, I'm going to put that on the list. We're going to go plant shopping next vlog. And I do want to put like this plant area in my house. I went to one of my friend's house and I saw she had like a little plant area in her house. Next vlog, we're going to be looking for some plants because you know what? It is almost time for spring. I really wanted to get in my yard today, but it looks like with the time, 6 o'clock, looks like we're not. So we'll have to save that for another time. So it might be all on the next vlog. Funny. So funny.
Sadie driving.
Teddy wish she could drive. All right, y'all. Let's get this show on the road. Next project is cleaning out this garage. It is terrible. Terrible. Goodness gracious.
SEXYYRED. Play with me, I put a power on your seat. I'm with my peoples and we coming 50 deep.
I kind of like this one. You don't like this one?
I want it.
It's a full queen. Look, this is what it look like.
I love it.
You want this one? So for my podcast, I do script out everything, and the crazy part is I was supposed to do this last week, had it scripted out. I had rehearsed it a few times. If you rehearse it a few times, it just comes off the tongue very natural instead of you like reading. And I don't want my podcast to sound like I'm reading. So I like to like read over the script a few times, and then once I'm ready, just kind of like acting. Once I'm ready, it just kind of just flows well. Well, I haven't read the script since a week ago. So y'all, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go out. I don't know how many takes this is going to be. It's going to be kind of rough. But, so I'm going to go ahead and read the script a few times so that way it can roll off my tongue naturally. I probably need to turn off all these noises because I will be pissed if it does that while I'm recording. This episode is called Loving Yourself Out Loud. So I'm excited about it because it is something I'm passionate about, and I'm just a little concerned about how it's going to come out. Hey, my bougie bestie. Welcome back to the podcast. Y'all, we officially have a podcast subscriber name, and it will be Bougie Bestie. Y'all, I was going round and round trying to figure out what should I call my subscribers. All right, y'all. We're done. I had to start over about 3-4 times. Y'all, it was rough. But now I'm going to go ahead and edit it because it has to go out today. I mean, it has to go out tomorrow. But y'all, it was rough. I think it took me at least an hour and a half. I had to take a break, step away, walk away because it was not going how I wanted it to go. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and edit it. All right, y'all, the podcast has started to export. So as you can see, it is exporting. But y'all, this took me way too long to do. I want to say it is 1 o'clock. And you know, I've been up early trying to do this. But I'll know better for next time. Hey y'all, it is much later on in the day. I am about to start my nails. Okay, it's like it's a new type, and it has like I think it's like a cat eye is what I think it's called. So super excited to try it. I also am going to be adding some builder gel. So I have never done that before. So I'm going to be doing that as well. I am recording. I have my camera up. So doing that, y'all. So after I do my nails, then I could do my skincare reel because it is due tomorrow. And yeah, I have not done that. Y'all, I thought today was going to be a full content day, like where I'm in front of the camera. And if I want to be honest, I don't really feel like being in front of the camera. I don't know what my problem is, y'all. I really don't. But your girl's just not feeling it. I am going to do the skincare video, however, and then I'm going to do the nail video because that doesn't take much and I really don't have to be in the camera for the nail video. But for the, what you call that? Ooh, look what I did. Shucks. But I really wanted to do like some finishing touches videos. I wanted to do my makeup video with my new Charlotte Tilbury. No, not Charlotte Tilbury. What am I talking about? My new makeup with Vanessa Myrick. And yeah, I just wanted to do a lot more than what I'm doing. I think that podcast episode really like, y'all, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. All right, y'all. I've done my nails and they are the cat eye effect. I don't know if y'all can see the cat eye effect as I'm putting them in the camera. But we are done with that. Now we need to do this skincare reel. And y'all, I did do the nail reel, but I don't think it was my best work. But I mean, it is work. I just showcased myself doing these nails, and I'm gonna probably talk about like it's just a new style. But anyway, we need to go ahead and do my skincare routine, and I need to use the Spa Sciences brushes. I have the pore exfoliator, and I also have the it's like a spin brush. So let's go do that, and I need to set up for that, and then I think that's it, y'all. That's it for content today. Like, I am content out. That podcast episode took me out, but that's my own fault because I procrastinated. And then yeah, so I think that's it for content this weekend. I'm kind of bummed about it, but at least we got some things done. At least we started this vlog back. At least we got the podcast episode out. At least we got 2 pieces of content for next week for Instagram. So I mean, we went in here, we went in. Let's go get the skincare, y'all, and call it a day.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody no sympathy. I take away the pain, I give you everything. I just wanna see you when you wanna see you. I trust you, I love you, I won't waste your time, I turn it off just so I can turn you on. I'ma make you say it loud. I'm not even tripping, I won't stress you out. I might even settle down for you, I'ma show you I'm a pro. I'ma take my time and turn it off just so I can turn you on.
All right, y'all. I just did this content, and when I say I am just loving the upgrade, okay? Y'all check out the content. Let me know what y'all think. You can follow me on Instagram to view it all the way. But y'all, your girl did that. I have to applaud myself. Like, that is top tier UGC content right there.
That's my second life. That means we passed out.
All right, y'all, I am almost done with the pasta. My camera went dead, but I have the chicken in here, and then I'm adding some tomatoes because I like tomatoes. But I also am meal prepping my salad, and I found this little cute salad bowl. It comes with where you can put the salad dressing in the middle with a little cap. You can put your toppings right here, and I'm gonna put me a few tomatoes right in there. So I already have my lunch together, but I decided to do some penne noodles, which is different for me. So yeah, y'all, we getting dinner together.